Hello everybody and welcome back to the Crooked Hour. Today we're going to be doing a quick rapid fire picks of the 3 new fights on UFC 279. With all this stuff happening, they've had to put new fights in. We've now got Daniel Rodriguez versus Jingliang, Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland, and Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, which makes it a lot better card, but Kevin Holland being my favourite fighter, it's a little bit stressful. Going over the fights, the other main card fights, I'll just quickly give my pick, but there'll be a linked video up above for the full video. I got Iron Cutelaba against Johnny Walker, and I got Irene Aldana against Macy Chiasson, both by KO. Okay, now we're going into Daniel Rodriguez versus Jingliang. Daniel Rodriguez straight up is going to have a weight advantage against Jingliang by I think 10 pounds. But overall it should be a good scrap. I think Daniel Rodriguez is going to have the better boxing, but Jingliang is going to have the more power. I feel like it's going to be a good scrap, both back and forth. A boxing fight too. Don't be surprised if you see Lee shoot though. You know, just to mix it up. Maybe if the boxing's not work for him, he might shoot here. But overall, I think Daniel Rodriguez is going to have the better output and slowly outbox him throughout the fight and win a decision victory against Jingliang. That is my pick. Daniel to win. He's been preparing for a long striker. What's the reach? And now he's got a longer reach, so it kind of works in his favour now. I think he can box it on the outside, use his movement, and get the decision win. Next up, Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland. I am picking Kevin Holland. Everybody's right now is like, what are you doing? Now, I'm not saying to everybody pick Kevin Holland, because I feel like Khamzat has more paths to win this fight, obviously, through the grappling. But I got to back my boy Kevin. I can not back my boy Kevin. Let's go, Kevin. He's going to get the KO. No, I don't know. I could definitely see if Kevin Holland did win, it would have to be by KO. I could just see Khamzat getting a bit too cocky in the striking exchanges like he did against Gilbert Burns. Kevin Holland is going to have a 6-inch reach advantage here, which will work good. He's also 1 inch taller. I feel like he can just, in the striking range, maybe find a shot that could put Khamzat away. It's a big task though. Khamzat doesn't quit. Got a good chin on him. But if Kevin Holland gets to the ground, that's when we're in some danger. We are in some danger. So I'm not saying pick Kevin Holland, but I'm picking Kevin Holland, and if you don't like it, too bad. Let's go, Kevin. I'm going to say by 4th round TKO, Khamzat starts to slow down. Kevin Holland uses his new grappling skills, uses his jiu-jitsu to defend some of the offensive attacks on the ground from Khamzat early. Then he starts to pull away. The striking exchanges start to become more often. And then Kevin Holland finds the shot and puts Khamzat Chimaev away in the 4th round. Straight right. Down the pipe. Next up, we got Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, the fight a lot of people have wanted. I'm going to pick Tony Ferguson in this one by decision. I feel like he's going to have the better output. I feel like he's going to be a little bit faster, maybe have a little bit more pop in his shots. I don't think he gets Nate Diaz out of there at any point. Don't see this one hitting the ground, but if it hits the ground, they're pretty even on the ground. I'd maybe slightly hedge it to Tony Ferguson with the wrestling and the elbows and whatnot. But overall, it should be a pretty close fight. But I'm going to say Tony Ferguson wins 2 rounds to 1, unanimous decision. That's all my picks. It should be good. Hope you all enjoy the card with these new matchups. Should be good. So overall, we're going Daniel Rodriguez, Kevin Holland, and Tony Ferguson. Let's go. As always, guys, have a good one and enjoy the matchups.